I think you can tell a lot about someone from the bag that they use, and I know that might sound a little bit odd, but I'm hoping you'll agree with me by the end of the video. This is all just a bit of fun, so if you're having a bad day, then hopefully this will cheer you up a bit. Maybe it'll make your day even worse, and if it does, then I'm sorry. Oh, and by the way, this is all based on science, so it's 100% accurate. So if you disagree with any of the information in this video, then you're only lying to yourself. Okay, let's just get straight into it. So let's start off with the tote bag wearer first. Oh no. So if the tote bag is your go-to bag, your go-to everyday bag, then you carry a load of stuff around with you that you don't actually need to carry around with you. You've probably got your book in there that you've been reading for about 6 months, maybe more, and you're not even halfway through it yet. You'll also have your laptop in there, not because you need to use it, but because it fills out your tote bag perfectly and adds some weight to it when you're carrying it. You've also got a journal or some kind of notepad in there because you like to write or jot down creative ideas when you're on the go. And if not a journal, then you've got a planner, or maybe you've got both. You don't actually use them properly, you've got a few notes scattered about in there just to show people that you do use them, just in case they look at them. But the reason you carry them is to show people how busy you are or how creative you are. You've also got your camera in there that you hardly ever use to take photos on, but if the journal doesn't do the trick at showing how creative you are, then hopefully the camera will. Okay, so you do actually have a few things in there that you do use, like your keys, your wallet, your phone, your headphones, and your sunglasses, but you don't really need a whole tote bag to carry those items around in. You love an oat milk latte, and you're probably drinking one right now while you're watching this video, maybe an iced one because it is very hot outside at the moment. I'm boiling doing this video. You've got a vinyl collection, not because you listen to your vinyls, but just so you can tell people that you've got a vinyl collection. Your house is full of plants, frame posters, and vintage furniture, and it stinks of incense. And your favorite pair of shoes, when you're not in your New Balance sneakers of course, is your Birkenstock Bostons, and you say you'll wear them till the day you die. So the next one we've got is the JanSport backpack wearer. So if you've got this backpack, then you're an absolute legend, an absolute style icon. Yeah, just a sick legend who looks fire. Oh, and I've just remembered, this is actually the backpack that I had when I was at school. What a coincidence. But all jokes aside, if you have this backpack, then you're probably at college, or you bought it for college 20 years ago, and you're still using it today. You don't like to stand out too much, you're an introvert, and you like simple things. You're also really into music, and you're very creative, but unlike the tote bag wearer, you don't shout it from the rooftops, you just let your creative work do the talking. Okay, so we've got the Jacquemus wearer next. So if your go-to bag is a Jacquemus bag, then your Instagram feed is full of minimal style photos of yourself and of coffee. 5 years ago, you wouldn't have been seen dead with a bag, but these days, no outfit is complete without one. You wear this bag purely for the aesthetic, but you tell people you couldn't live without it because it carries around your phone, your card holder, and your second pair of sunglasses. Your other pair of sunglasses are permanently glued to your face, and even your closest friends have forgotten what eye color you've got. If you go out for dinner in the evening to a really dark restaurant, then you still don't take your sunglasses off. Nothing will stop you wearing them. And you absolutely love boxy fits. You either own or have owned this Jill Sander t-shirt, and your favorite combination is a boxy shirt over the top of a tank top. And even though you were slagging off bucket hats not that long ago, these days you're quite partial to wearing one, especially if you haven't been able to get your hair cut for a few days at the barber's. Next up, we've got the Le Maire croissant bag wearer. So if this is your go-to bag, then you don't only love croissant bags, but you love croissants and pastries in general. So much so that they become part of your personality. Next up, we've got Louis Vuitton bags. Oh no. So if this is your bag of choice, then everyone knows that you got it from AliExpress. Come on, just admit it. All of your t-shirts have got brand names, designer brand names, plastered all over the front of them, and your outfits are all made up of designer pieces, as many as possible. You're a firm believer of money can buy you happiness, and any savings you've got, you put them straight into crypto. When people ask you what you do for a living, you say that you run a number of different businesses, but as soon as they ask you what your businesses do, you speak in riddles because you don't really know yourself. Your dream car is a Lamborghini, and you can't wait until your crypto bag goes to the moon so you can buy one and drive around in it in in Dubai. And if this is your go-to bag and it's real, then your parents bought it for you. Next up, we've got the briefcase carrier. And if you're not Will from the In-Betweeners, then you're all about business and you mean business. You feel your absolute best in a suit, you love to wear a suit, and you wear one even when you're not at work, but you're always at work. You drink Huel to keep you fueled because you don't have time to waste eating your calories. You call yourself a gentleman, and at the weekends you like to smoke cigars and drink whiskey, but only one whiskey because you don't want it to get in the way of your business. You get about 4 hours sleep a night, you're up at about 3 or 4 in the morning, and then it's time for the gym, a cold shower, and then you're ready to start your day. Oh, and don't forget to splash yourself with a bit of Tom Ford before you leave the house. Next up, we've got the duffel bag and the weekender bag. So if you use any kind of weekender bag or a duffel bag as your daily bag and you're not going away somewhere or to the gym, then you scare me. I don't understand you. What are you keeping in there, and why do you need to carry around so much stuff with you all the time? If you use one of these as your daily bag, let me know why and what you've got in there, please. Oh, here we go. We've got the JD bag wearer next. This is probably just a UK thing. I don't know if they have JD Sports anywhere else in the world, but these guys. So if you wear one of these on your back, then you hang around with a load of lads who also wear these on their back at all times. If they're not wearing one of these, then they're probably wearing one of these backpacks instead. The tracksuit is the only kind of suit that you'll ever wear, and you ride around town popping wheelies on a bike that you stole from someone's house. For some reason, you think it's a good idea to cycle amongst traffic, but you're only putting yourself in danger because you're not wearing a helmet. And if you have a Jack Wolfskin bag, then you're German. So there we go. I told you it was 100% accurate, didn't I? If you enjoyed that one, please do leave it a like. If you're new here, don't forget to hit subscribe, and I will see you all next week. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. See you later.